Hello friends, welcome to part 2 of Inductive Reasoning with OSB. You will be given an array of figures which form a series following a certain rule. You will have 3 types of questions in which you have to determine the unknown object. Type 1 at the end of the series, substituting the question mark. Type 2 at the end of the series without the question mark. And type 3 in the middle of the series, substituting the question mark. You will have 19 questions with 10 seconds in between for you to think and answer each question correctly. Do not forget to count your score so you can share it with us in the comment section below. Great, let's begin. Question number 1. Choose the image that completes the pattern. The correct answer is 5. The heart shape and the star move one step clockwise each step. The crossed circle and the triangle move one step counterclockwise each step. Great! Question number 2. Choose the image that completes the pattern. One is the correct answer. The logic behind this is, all triangles move slightly counterclockwise and outside of the square. A good solving tip would be to try to disassemble the complete figure to its elements, the triangles, and to focus each on one of the elements. If you figure out the pattern of movement of one of the triangles, you can reduce your options to no more than 2. That is, options 1 and 4. Question number 3. Choose the image that completes the pattern. The correct answer is 3. The logic behind this is, each arrow begins exactly where the last arrow was pointing at. You should inspect the third arrow and head to find out where the fourth arrow should begin. Then, you should look at the fifth arrow's tail to find out where the fourth arrow head should be located. Question number 4. Choose the image that completes the pattern. The correct answer is 5. Each object in the series consists of 3 shapes, a square, a circle, and a triangle. In the first 2 objects, the outer shape is a circle, in the 5th and the 6th it is a triangle, and in the 4th it is a square. Therefore, outer shape in the missing object, the third one, should also be a square. Only in options 3 and 5 the outer shape is a square, and we can therefore eliminate the rest. The middle and the inner shapes in each pair of objects are the same, but their position is switched. For instance, in the first object, the middle shape is a triangle and the inner shape is a square, whereas in the second object, the middle shape is a square and the inner shape is a triangle. Since the middle shape in the fourth object is a triangle and the inner shape is a circle, the middle shape in the missing object should be a circle and the inner shape should be a triangle. Therefore, the correct answer is option 5. You can take a moment and pause the video if you need additional time. Question number 5. Choose the image that completes the pattern. The correct answer is option 5. The sequence of squares presents consecutive frames in which the end of each of them is the beginning of its following one. The beginning is the left side of the frame, the end is the right side of the frame. For example, the arrowhead in the second frame from the left is the continuation of the arrow tail in the right side of the leftmost frame. Noticing that, one should also notice that all arrows are of the same size and keep the same distances from one another. If an arrow begins in one frame, it should continue in the other frame. Question number 6. Choose the image that completes the pattern. The correct answer is option 1. Each frame consists of a series of squares sitting on a horizontal axis. In each step, one square changes its position relative to the axis, meaning that if the square that moved was below the axis, it will rise above it and vice versa. The squares move one by one according to this order. That is, in the first and second frames, the leftmost square changes its position from below to the axis to above. In the next step, the second square from the left changes its position, and so forth. Question number 7. Choose the image that completes the pattern. The correct answer is option 3. The key for the solution of this current problem is to look at each of the objects as a separate unit that acts according to a certain logic. While there may be cases in which several objects undergo reciprocal changes, in this case they are totally separate. The black circle moves counterclockwise from corner to corner. It becomes smaller and bigger alternately. The white circle moves counterclockwise from corner to corner every second step. In each corner, the white circle first appears as a small circle and then maintains the position as a bigger circle. The grey circle appears and disappears alternately in the middle of the square. Great, let's move on to question number 8. Choose the image that completes the pattern. Correct answer is option 3. In this question, you can look at each frame as being composed of 4 little squares, each containing one black rectangle and one white rectangle. In each step, the black rectangle and the white rectangle in 2 of the squares switch places. In the first step, that is, when moving from the first frame to the second, the black rectangles in the 2 bottom squares switch places with the white rectangles. In the second step, the black rectangles in the 2 left squares switch places with the white rectangles. This continues in a clockwise manner. Thus, in the fourth step, the 2 black rectangles in the right squares should switch places with the 2 white rectangles. For your convenience, look at the following illustration. The 2 squares in which the black and white rectangles switched places are marked in green. Question number 9. Choose the image that completes the pattern. The correct answer is option 1. The plus sign and the X sign switch places each step. The X sign appears in 3 colors in a repetitive way: black, white, grey. A black triangle facing, with its vertex, the center of the frame moves in an anti-clockwise manner in each step. The triangle shifts from one corner to the other, overlapping objects, if existing, that are located in those corners. In our missing image, the overlapping forms the shape of a star. Question number 10. Choose the image that completes the pattern. The correct answer is option 1. To crack this question, you have to use the method of elimination. One may notice that all upper F's and lower P's are different from one another in their orientation. In order to preserve this pattern, answer choices 4 and 5 must be eliminated. If one considers the sequence as made out of 2 parts, 3 squares each, then both answer choices 2 and 3 must be eliminated. In each part, both letters maintain their orientation between the first and second step and then change them in the third step. Choices 2 and 3 are inconsistent with this logic. Therefore, the correct option is option 1. Question number 11. Choose the image that completes the pattern. Here, the correct option is option 2. You have to try to view the 2 gray triangles as one object. This object rotates 90 degrees clockwise every step. The black dot moves diagonally from upper left corner of the object to the bottom right corner of the object. It is also possible to view the triangles as separate objects. The horizontal triangle rotates 180 degrees every 2 steps as well as moving up or down. The vertical triangle also rotates 180 degrees every 2 steps as well as moving right or left. The 2 triangles rotate alternately. Question number 12. Choose the image that completes the pattern. The correct answer is option 2. Well, the difficulty level of this question is quite high. Here, the shapes are placed in imaginary columns. One shape in each column which moves from right to left so that in each frame the left-handed column, which is the leftmost shape, disappears. The middle column, the middle shape, moves to the left and a new column appears on the right. The shape in this new column can either be a circle or a square at random. The position of the new shape is not random but in a certain order. First in the upper right hand corner, then in the middle, then in the lower right hand corner, and then back to the middle, and finally back to the upper right hand corner. This movement is repetitive. Question number 13. Choose the image that completes the pattern. The correct answer is option 2. There are 2 overlapping Pac-Man shapes in 3/4 of a circle. The 2 shapes move diagonally towards each other each step without changing their orientation, which disqualifies answers 1, 4 and 5. In each step there is one less star left. The stars are always found in the overlapping areas of the shapes. This notion disqualifies answer 3. Question number 14. Choose the image that completes the pattern. The correct answer is option 4. Each diagram can be seen as a series of triangles around a horizontal axis. At each step, the right-hand triangle moves to the beginning of the sequence, causing all other triangles to shift one place to the right. Question number 15. Choose the image that completes the pattern. The correct answer is option 2. In this question, both needles are moving clockwise. Starting at the leftmost square, the right needle advances in an increasing pace of additional 45 degrees each time. That is, plus 45 degrees, plus 90 degrees, plus 135 degrees, etc. The left needle advances in constant pace of 45 degrees per step. Question number 16. Choose the image that completes the pattern. The correct answer is option 5. In each step, the heart shape switches places with the adjacent shape in an anti-clockwise fashion. The other two shapes stay where they are. Note, although in answers 1 and 3, the heart shape is found in the right place, these options are not correct as the other shapes are acting randomly. Answer 5 is the only option that maintains the pattern for all shapes. Question number 17. Choose the image that completes the pattern. The correct answer is option 2. Here, the leading logic of this problem is a simple arithmetic series of the total number of shaped sides in each of the frames. A known convention in inductive reasoning tests is that a circle is counted as a single-sided shape. Following this logic, we can translate the sequence into a simpler number series 2, 4, 6, 10, 12, and so on. The missing figure should include shapes with 8 sides. Only answer choice 2 obeys this logic. Question number 18. Choose the image that completes the pattern. The correct answer is option 5. In this question, the whole frame rotates 90 degrees clockwise each step, while the contents of the frames have their own distinct patterns. The black arrow points right and left alternately. The white arrow moves 90 degrees clockwise each frame. The two halves of circle complete a circle only when both arrows are horizontal. Thus, the correct answer is 5. Question number 19. Choose the image that completes the pattern. The correct answer is option 2. The rectangle and the circle switch places each step. The rectangle sides are parallel to the corner. The rectangle is doubled in size and decreased by half alternately. A radial line is added to the grey circle in each step, located either 90 degrees clockwise or 45 degrees counterclockwise to the last line added alternately. Don't forget to mention the number of correct answers you've gotten in the comment section below. Stay tuned for more such interesting videos on our channel. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like and share and also subscribe to keep yourself updated with more such interesting videos. Thank you for watching.